Hunted by superpowered killers in the most dangerous city on Earth, can Wolverine's closest friends and allies rescue him from unknown evil forces? Well, let's hop on into Mystery in Madripoor issue number 2 and find out. Alrighty then, so much like the previous issue, this one opens up with a little bit of a flashback. We get to see Kitty Pryde really hit home how important a father figure and mentor Wolverine was to her, as well as getting to share some really cool scenes from the Jubilee Wolverine miniseries, which all these years later still totally holds up. Now, in the present, Kitty, joined by Domino and Jubilee, are in full retreat mode after getting beaten down by the Femme Fatales in the previous issue. Storm and Rogue have also gotten taken hostage, so they're down their two heaviest hitters. Now, it was Viper who's in charge of the Femme Fatales, sending them after our X-team, but here's the thing, Viper, as we discover, may actually be having her strings pulled by an even bigger villain. Worse still, Sapphire, one of her own henchwomen, isn't exactly listening to orders anymore. Her hunger for mutant energy has grown so far out of control that she just kinda absconded with Psylocke and hasn't phoned back home yet. The three X-ladies make it back to Wolverine's safe house and they consider their options. They can't leave, any attempt to do so would get them shot down, and they can't make any connection with the rest of the X-Men back in the mainland. It's at a time like this our heroes truly have to ask themselves, what would Wolverine do in a situation like this? Oh man, that's a bumper sticker for you. The answer is put on an eye patch and hit the streets, damn it. Our three X-heroes know full well that Viper is still consolidating her power, and during that time she'll be vulnerable. They just need to find a way to destabilize her organization, and quick. Luckily, this is Madripoor we're talking here. Walk down any back alley in Madripoor and you're likely to find just about anything. Using Jubilee's plasmoids as a distraction, and I mean really, what else are they better for? They managed to kidnap a high roller connected to Viper. It seems that on top of trying to take over the island once again, she's also planning on launching a satellite? By God, she's going to steal satellite TV for the entire island? What a dastardly villain. Nah, I kid, of course. Funny thing is, Viper can't actually launch her satellite right now because there's a ton of bad weather around Madripoor. Bad weather that we discover is caused by Storm freaking out in the prison because, and this is a nice little deep cut for Charles Soules to remember, Aurora is claustrophobic. Now, with all of this going on, who's trying to save Psylocke from Sapphire? Well, as we discover, her hero is a very unlikely one. It's Patch, or is it Wolverine, or is it someone else? I don't know. But what I do know is that's where the comic ends. So that was Mystery in Madripoor issue number 2, everybody, and overall I continue to dig this one. I think in terms of sheer character depth and complexity, this might actually be the best of the Hunt for Wolverine series. Logan had a lot of history and a lot of adventures in Madripoor, and a lot of good stuff for Charles Soules as the writer to draw upon for this newest one. The art is still a bit of a hurdle for me, not so much in action, but more when characters are standing still. Everyone's got a bad case of same-face-itis. Also, this many issues into the Hunt for Wolverine set of mini-series, I think we're really starting to see the overarching plot beginning to form. Whoever Viper's working for may very well be the true villain of this story. How that's related to military strike teams, zombies, and Mr. Sinister is beyond me, but hey, that's why we keep reading, isn't it? Overall, I'd give this one a 7 out of 10.
Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video, and because you did, why not check out some of these other videos I have available from the channel. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you always know what I got coming out next. And hey, if you're in the market for some comic books of your very own, might I recommend using my book depository link down in the description. Not only will you get an amazing deal and not have to pay a cent for shipping, but everything you buy via my link goes to support me in the channel, which is always really nice. And with that, everyone, I will see you again next time with more great comic content that totally smacks. Bye-bye, everyone.